That's how you feel when you're on prednisone. Happy, sad, happy, sad. Because we all want to know, what is prednisone, is what's it going to do to me? What prednisone is a paradox. It is two things at the same time. It's two sides of one coin. And I'm going to tell you all about that. First of all, I wanted to tell you the nicknames people who are given prednisone for a long time give it. Here's a list, a short one, of what their nicknames are. First of all, Devil's Tic Tac, or Poison. My Meds, the Evil Miracle Drug. One lady said, my husband calls it Prednisone because he gains so much weight on it. Satan. Mr. Bloaty's Magic Mood Pills and Appetite Stimulants. This one rhymes with witchy and starts with a B. I'm not going to say that on this for my children. And the reason she calls it that is because that's what I become. Devil's Candy. And finally, crack for autoimmune people. If that didn't describe what prednisone is, I don't know how else to better describe it for you. Prednisone is a complete miracle. It cured my disease. Well, it didn't cure it. It put my disease, stopped it from killing me, but it also caused tons of side effects. And I wondered, was the disease actually worse than the side effects? It was hard to tell. That's what I like to call the prednisone paradox. It's a miracle. It saves lives, but it's miserable. It causes so many side effects. It is a cure, but it is a poison. It has more uses than any other drug. Nearly every doctor, every specialist prescribes it, from the emergency room to eye doctors, to kidney doctors, to heart doctors, to lung doctors, and everyone in between. They all prescribe it because it can help with pretty much any body organ system. But even though it's used for more things, it causes more side effects than any other drug. When you put all this together, it shows that prednisone is a jack of all trades. It can pretty much do anything. Yet, it causes more havoc than any other drug. You could say it's, if you were to choose a gun, and drugs are guns, if this is a gun and there are other drugs that are guns, you might say the top prescribed drug in America, it's called levothyroxine for people's thyroid medicine. It does one thing, and it does it really well. It helps replace thyroid medicine for people. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. I mean, it helps replace thyroid hormone for people. And it does nothing else. Whereas prednisone helps people breathe, helps people's kidneys stop failing, helps my body stop attacking my platelets, part of my blood, helps people's vision come back, helps rashes disappear, helps so many different things. And so if you were to make this a gun, it would not be a sniper. That thyroid medicine would be a sniper. It would shoot one thing from a large, far away distance, and it's precise. It does that one thing, and it does that one thing really well. Whereas prednisone does everything, but has scatter everywhere. It is more like the shot of a rifle and it just goes everywhere. And it's not just the bird you were aiming at, but you took down some leaves in the tree, and it's scattered shot all throughout the body, so you're not able to have a great hunting trophy from that animal that you shot because it's covered in all of those different shots. That's what prednisone does. It covers your body with all of the consequences. It causes the osteoporosis, leaching calcium out of bones. It causes insomnia, making it so you can't sleep at night, and the dreaded weight gain. Those are the top 3 side effects that you should be aware of. those three. We're going to start over. The top 3 side effects you need to know about are weight gain, osteoporosis, and insomnia or mood changes. It can make you feel completely crazy. It can change the way you feel. And you need to know about those because there are things you can do about it. So I've talked about what it's used for. I've talked about the top 3 side effects. And I also have a comprehensive list of all the side effects that they've ever said come from prednisone. And you can check that out here. Then really what we need to know now is, how does it work? So how is it this jack of all trades helping every different body system? Well, what prednisone does is it interferes with inflammation, and it mimics your body's hormone called cortisol that saves you in an emergency. If you are in a drought and there's no food or water, cortisol is what will save you and get you through until you can find food and water. Or if there's a tiger chasing after you, cortisol is this stress hormone that is released to help you run and hide from that immediate threat. And so when we take prednisone, we are taking a boost of stress relief. Whatever that stress is, it doesn't really matter. We need it to help turn off inflammation. And when your body is in that fight or flight moment, when it's trying to decide, do I run from the tiger or do I hide from the tiger? It doesn't care about your bones. And so what it does is it actually takes out those really important things that it's been storing in your bones, energy, minerals, so that you can run and you can cope with that immediate threat. For example, it also releases sugar from your muscles so that you can run, and from your liver, all of these things, so that your muscles have the energy it needs to run and survive. But if you aren't actually using up all of that energy and all of those minerals and all of those things that prednisone is making your body release, then you pee them out. Then you have high blood sugar. And that leads to the side effects. So it's Mother Nature designed cortisol to be this miracle to get you through a short-term thing. But we're using it as a prescription drug to get you through a long-term thing. And that's why there's side effects. That's why it's happening, is because we are trading a benefit with all of these risks. And only you and your doctor can decide whether the benefit of why you're taking it, whether that's to breathe or to stop bleeding like me, outweighs the risks, which is 150 side effects, more than any other drug. And if you need help deciding that, I have an article that I can help you think through that process and talk to your doctor about it. Finally, I mentioned that there are so many side effects, but there are things you can do about it. I want you to know that I personally took prednisone and it was miserable, but I found ways to cope. And if you would like a list of those top 15 side effects and what you can do about them, 25 ways to cope, and it's all based on evidence, just click the link below and it will help you to find ways to fight back against how prednisone is making you feel awful, so that you can take this pill with confidence, knowing that the benefits outweigh the risks and that you're doing everything you can to fight back and to feel well while you're taking prednisone. I'm Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist. I'm here to help you not just survive prednisone, that's that one side, but thrive while on prednisone. It's possible. You can check it out at the link below. Signing off.